Hey guys, it's me, TheAquaDuelist's. Welcome back. We're at Vortex today, and we have a deck profile from the TheAquaDuelist's.
What's up, guys? Happy to be here doing this collab.
Yeah. Tell me what you're playing, because you're playing
So-
something very interesting and lovely.
Okay, so I'm actually on the Phantasm Spiral hype right now. Last format, I was just destroying with Kraken Control.
There we
Just
go.
going nuts with it every week. But I felt like this format, I felt like Phantasm Spirals are like a bit better. So
With the after emergency ban list, with the Fissures, Cosmos are back to unlimited.
yeah,
much.
I mean, I'm actually not playing those. I'm actually side decking. Was it Dimensional Shifter? But I don't know. Like, I just felt like considering locally and stuff, like this just might be better right now.
Okay.
I still do think Crag Control is really good. It's just I wanted to switch it up a little bit.
Cool. All right. Well, let's show you your beautiful deck profile.
Okay, so first off for the monsters,
Yeah.
this is a weird lineup. So I'm playing
Well, Phantasm, they want vanilla monster, so yeah.
So I'm playing one Megalamasher, one Sea Serpent Warrior Darkness, and one Space Mambo. So
Okay.
I'm actually playing there can only be one.
Okay.
So that's why I'm doing this lineup. Now this is gonna change. I am gonna be keeping the Megalamasher.
Yeah.
This is the Sea Serpent Warrior is actually going to be Gaga Gigo.
Cool.
Space Mambo is going to become seven color fish,
All right.
and I'm probably gonna play a fourth vanilla, and it's gonna be I can't think of it. The pirate ship, Skull Mariner.
Okay.
I just think considering we got fish sonar, like 4 vanillas is really good.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
that's what I'm doing for my actual monster lineup in this. So now for the heart and soul of the deck.
Phantasma City.
Oh heck yeah! So this is Pacifis, the Phantasmal City. So this card's absolute nutters. If you don't know how to play this deck or you're just getting into it, I'm gonna be serious. Look up the rulings on this card.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. This card is everybody's worst nightmare. Look up the rulings. Take 10 minutes and memorize them because there's.
Question: what's worse rollings, this or last turn?
This. This. I've like that. Like I. There are so many people who try to rule shark me on this. It's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah. So basically, it's with this in a nutshell. As long as your opponent does something, you're getting a token, and then you get to add one of the traps from deck to hand.
Okay.
And because this counts as Zumi, you get to activate the traps from hand, which is stupid. And as long as you don't have a token, and your opponent does something, you get a token. You have a token?
Broken.
Yeah, you have a token, they go Mirror Force, end of resolution, your token is gone, you get a new token.
Yeah.
It's great. Like, as long as they do something, as long as they activate anything, at the end of resolution, you get a token if you don't have one.
They're so weird
People
because
don't get that.
I keep forgetting what type of token they are. They are worms, which
Yeah,
is kind of
they're
weird.
it's a level 8 worm, 2000 attack, 2000 defense.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
So, and obviously
The one terraforming.
the one terraforming.
Yep.
Beautiful ulti.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no,
Hopefully that shows up.
Kind of does. It's like a little darker than others.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool ulti. I think this card really would be awesome as a collector's rare though.
Yeah.
And then one of the newer
Fish sonar.
cards, Fish Sonar, absolutely ridiculous. This is a major buff to this deck. So if you control Pacifis, which counts as Zumi, you get to search for a vanilla, and then you get to special summon a vanilla from the deck.
That's pretty cool.
So you literally get like instant 2 buys on the field, and then next turn you can basically make a rank 4. Because the turn you activate Pacifist, you can't summon effect monsters.
Would you summon like the higher fish monsters from your deck then, or it would just be a brick if you drew it?
Like, what do you mean? The
low 7s or high or lower fish monsters. You know those higher ones.
I think
There's a Phantasme.
I don't play that one. Yeah, I know there's people who do like tech in the really big vanilla, but I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm doing straight level 4s.
Gotcha.
So yeah, but this is just like really great because it kind of gives the deck more of that aggressive field presence and gives it a bit more speed that it really needed. So, so good. Next up, 3 copies of Prosperity.
All right.
I don't really think there's an explanation. Needed
No,
for
we
that.
don't need it. No.
Like you just want to dig for
Yeah.
Pacifis.
Same thing for Pi. Just
Yeah,
see the
same
top
thing
3.
with Duality, or it's just smaller version of
Best
Prosperity.
rarity, by the way. Dual Saga
yeah.
Ultras are the best.
Oh yeah. But yeah, there's some times where it's like it sucks when I get like this and like Fish Sonar, and I'm like, damn, because I'm like I want to summon 2, but I can't. So
Yeah. Makes sense.
so that's it for the
Spells. Everything else is traps.
Yeah, everything else is traps. So 3 copies of Spiral Battle. This card's broken.
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it because we know what they do.
So basically, you get to destroy something.
Pretty much.
And
They're not once per turn.
They're not at all.
You can add it from your hand, from the field spell.
And if you have multiple of these, the feeling of just activating multiples in your hand feels so good.
Yeah.
And one of the things I just want to point out I really love with this card is it doesn't say destroy monster. No, it just destroys a card. So it's both back row removal and monster removal,
That's
which
cool.
I love.
That's cool.
I love the fact that it's just so versatile like that. Then I do play 1 copy of Power. Power is not as good anymore. So it's basically like it's kind of like a reverse Honest and a Effect Veiler.
Okay, that makes sense.
But we have Skill Drain at 3, so it's like I said, it's just not as good.
True,
If
true.
Skill Drain was at 1, I'd probably be playing like 2, and then maybe that one like bad Skill Drain that's like flips. It's like during your turn, your opponent can't use their effects and all.
Soul Drain?
No, I forget the name of it.
Soul Drain's for graveyard and removal.
No, it was like a secret in I think it was Blazing Vortex.
I know you're talking about. I just don't know the top of the
Yeah,
name
it's
of
got was it like Alpha on there, that trap.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I played that for a little bit when we didn't have Skill Drain 3, so it's I just think 1's nice because there are times where it's like you want to get it, and just the debuffing your opponent's monsters on the attack and stuff is really
Gotcha.
nice.
Gotcha.
It helps with just swinging over sometimes.
Skill Drain.
Floodgates, we gotta play 3 Skill Drain.
Yeah, nothing to talk about. Pay 1,000, negate monster effects.
I love the dual terminal
terminals.
prints.
Yeah.
but
They're reprinting the shit out of these.
Yeah,
It's already in Magnificent Mavens.
Yeah, and
already.
then yeah, I got like one structure
it.
deck print already, so I would love to get ultis.
They're cheap.
Oh yeah,
They're like $20, $30.
I think it's like 30. Next up,
There only could be one.
There can only be one.
Because all your monsters are different types. Except
yeah,
for the vanilla
I mean
monsters.
this is just like too good locally, so it's just like
All you just need is the token on the field. You'll just be fine.
Yeah, like this locally is just too good. So I was like, yeah, I can play around it because I have most water vanillas at home except for like Gaga Gigo and 7 Color Fish. I just didn't have them. So
Gotcha.
next up is Gozen. I feel like it's
because the attributes.
attributes. Yeah,
attributes.
I feel like it's like
Because all your stuff
okay
is water.
locally. Yeah, I feel like this locally is like okay-ish. So it's like.
And someone stops tier elements because Real Heart's water, but the rest are dark.
Yeah.
That's why I said somewhat. The only way you can stop it is they just summon Real Heart.
But I mean, it's like it's like if it doesn't fully hurt, then it limits a lot of plays. So I was like, yeah, I think it's worth playing.
Yeah. Summon limit.
Summon limit. I gotta get ultras. Doing that next paycheck.
I do have one.
Probably want to get that off you. Yeah, like most of this stuff's all in this deck's all hollow except for like this, and I want to get Ulti Zeus.
Makes sense.
So
He's trying to max fairy to the Phantasmic.
kind. No, I mean,
Well, you
not
need
really-
Starlights, my guy.
Yeah, I'm not going like full max already, but Then next up, I'm doing a Solemn Brigade, 3 Solemn Strikes.
Yeah,
Because Strike is too good.
It's too strong counter trap.
Solemn Judgments, because too many people with that back row hate.
It's pretty much big no.
Yeah, it's when they want a Harpies Teller Dust to me, I just, say no, flip this, give them the bird.
They can't do red reboot anymore.
Yeah, so, and then my last 2 cards is Sea Stealth Attack.
I hate the strap card so much. This scrap card always destroys me.
Yeah, so basically this just makes your token, basically your opponent attacks into it, their monsters gets destroyed before damage calc even happens. It's great. Sometimes I'm like, I kind of wish I wasn't playing it, because it's just like without, the field spell, it's not, it doesn't do anything. And, when deck building, it's like you don't want to play cards that don't do much on their own. And sadly, this is the only card that's like that. Outside, like the Phantasm Traps. So it's like,
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's still, like, too good.
Cool.
It's just annoying at times when I don't get it. And then for the extra deck...
Would you play 3 of them, though?
Huh?
The trap card.
Oh, the Sea Stealth Attack?
Yeah.
No.
No.
3's... I tried out 3, like, right when that card, because that came out, like, what was it? Legendary Duel... The first Legendary Duelist set. And then when we got Maximum Crisis and we actually got Phantasm Spirals, like, I tried it out at 3 and it just was too big.
Yeah, okay. Next is your extra deck.
Yeah, so I actually kind of like stole my extra deck from Kraken Control because everything works.
Okay, so
2 Kragans.
number 4, yep.
Cards busted, make everything water.
Goes and match.
Pop.
Well,
And then
your team.
yeah, and then this with Gozen's like insta win con right there.
And they get destroyed. You be special summon to a
Yeah.
Kraken spawn.
Yeah, and then like the Kraken spawns just flop back and forth. Basically, I think this is like the best extra deck thing that this deck has ever gotten.
Pretty
because
much.
it's just like it just keeps the control there, and it's so good.
Yep.
So yeah, 2 Bahamut's, 2 Toads.
Yep.
Really good. 2 Abyss Dwellers.
Yeah, beautiful OTs.
Yeah, I pulled both of these back when they came out, so that was
Nice.
pretty nice. I was happy about that. Pulled one the first weekend that the OTS was out, and then the second one I pulled like a month later with
That's cool.
when I made it to Top Cut with Ballpark. I pulled like this.
Oh God, you play ballpark?
Yes, I played that
Nice.
religiously. I got like that and Ulti Rafflesia from that same like top, so that was a great day. Then I'm doing
Utopic for Utopic Draco.
Yeah, got that collector rare.
Nice.
I wish it looked a little better.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can kind of see the silver border.
I just think the artwork itself, the collector rare.
The secret rare looks nice.
Yeah, it's just I feel like the collector rare doesn't do much on the picture, but
Like the beginning times when they started doing collector rares, it was not the best, but later on they're a little bit better.
Yeah. Then I play Chalkanine.
Like example, if you saw the runic, was it runic tip? That collector rare looked nice.
Borbo, and then Zeus.
Cool.
This actually came up once last week, so
That's
was
cool.
Yeah, I was actually debating on like taking out the Zeus for a 3rd Kraken and Kraken spawn.
Nice.
But I decided to keep them, and it came up. I was like, oh, cool.
Cool. All right. So here we at the TheAquaDuelist's with his Phantasmes. It's a very trollish deck. It's still out there to this day. Probably for Master Duel especially, but overall.
Oh, dude, Master Duel, this deck claps.
Yeah.
It's like it's like one of the 2 decks I play on Master Duel.
Oh wait, what's your side deck?
Side.
Yeah. Show us the basic side.
Side, 3 Evenlies.
Okay, nothing related. Okay.
3
Dusters.
UVs for when I'm playing against back row decks.
Yeah.
3 Crackdowns for when I go second.
Okay.
3 of the Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors.
Good trap cards.
For when I go against like dark decks, because you know sprites and tier elements. And then 3 dimensional shifters just to be a dick.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Yep, this is a side deck. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and comment, and we'll see each other next time. See you.
Yeah.